Okay, let's dive right in. If you've ever needed to do a background check, review a civil judgment, or just figure out what's going on with a local legal proceeding, you know how overwhelming navigating the court system can feel at first. It's like a giant puzzle. But hey, it really doesn't have to be.
So, want to uncover the truth and empower yourself with vital legal information? Stay tuned, because in this explainer, we're going to guide you through the exact process of looking up court cases right here in Clayton County, Georgia, like an absolute pro. By the end of this, you'll have real, actionable steps to find exactly what you need.
We've mapped this whole thing out as a researcher's journey. We'll decode the court system, see exactly what records are public, look at how to search online, break down in-person fees, share some pro tips on restrictions, and finally, go over some essential disclaimers. Let's get to it.
All right, part 1, decoding the court system and knowing exactly where to look.
Before you even type a name into a search bar, you gotta know which court holds your record. The legal system isn't just one giant filing cabinet. Clayton County actually splits cases up among specialized courts, and each has its own jurisdiction and its own clerk's office. If you knock on the wrong door, well, you're not going to find your documents. For example, looking for a divorce decree or a felony criminal record, that's handled by the Superior Court. But what if you just need to pay a traffic ticket, look up a misdemeanor, or check a civil action? You're headed to state court. Then you have Magistrate Court, which takes care of small claims under $15,000 plus arrest and search warrants. Now, all three of those courts, they're conveniently located at the Harold R. Bank Justice Center over on Terra Boulevard. But, plot twist, if you're looking for wills, estates, or guardianship records, you need the probate court, and that's sitting in the Annex 3 building on South McDonald Street. Getting this geography right is literally step 1 to a successful search.
Moving on to part 2, what records are actually public. Let's talk about the rules of access.
You might be wondering, is all this court stuff actually public business? The short answer, absolutely. And this statute perfectly illustrates why. Under the Georgia Open Records Act, specifically OCGA 151870 if we're getting technical, the state has a very strong presumption of public access. Basically, in Georgia, transparency is the default setting. That means you as a member of the public are completely allowed to inspect and copy most records maintained by government offices and court clerks.
So practically speaking, what everyday legal documents are we talking about here? Well, you can readily inspect things like civil complaints and the answers filed in response to them. You've got court motions, official orders straight from the judge, final judgments, and sentencing records. And of course, docket sheets. If you're not familiar, a docket sheet is essentially a chronological index, a timeline, of absolutely everything that's gone down in a specific case.
Okay, part 3, searching for cases online using digital portals.
Let's get to the action phase. Because let's face it, you don't always want to drive down to the courthouse. These 3 steps are your quickest route to finding docket information right from your couch. Step 1. Pick your portal. Clayton County runs its own court case inquiry system, or you can hop onto ResearchGA, which is the statewide unified portal. You just need to set up a free account for that one. Step 2. Punch in the specific party's name. Or, pro tip, if you have the exact case number, use that, it's way faster. Step 3. Review the digital docket entries. Just keep in mind, if something was filed today, give it a minute. New filings usually take about 72 hours to pop up online. Now here's a crucial distinction you'll want to remember. The inquiry portals we just talked about, they are fantastic for simply reviewing the status of a case and checking basic info. But when you need official, physical copies of court documents or real estate records in your hands, you have to switch gears and use the e-certification portal. That one is operated by the Georgia Superior Court Clerks Cooperative Authority, and it lets you order those official documents electronically 24/7. Which brings us right to part 4, in-person searches and fees. Because getting physical copies has a process too.
While searching in your pajamas is great, sometimes you really do need to head down to the Bank of Justice Center or Annex 3 to do your research in person. And look, engaging with the court system is rarely free, right? To give you an idea, $223 is the base civil filing fee in state and superior courts as of July 2024. And that actually includes a newly mandated $4 surcharge from Senate Bill 322. Oh, and if you need the sheriff to physically serve someone papers, go ahead and add another $50 per service onto that.
But what if you aren't filing a new case and you just want copies of existing records? Well, this is where being prepared literally pays off. Notice how the costs change? If you walk in knowing your case number, a regular copy is just 50 cents a page. But if the clerk has to go hunting for it because you don't have the number, boom, the fee doubles to $1 a page. If you need official verification, say for a background check or another legal proceeding, a certified copy will run you $2.50 for the first page. And if you need an exemplified copy, which is basically the VIP triple certified version, that's $5.50 for the first page.
All right, part 5, pro tips and restrictions. Let's talk about navigating obstacles.
Look, even the most seasoned researchers hit dead ends sometimes. It's totally normal. But you can save yourself a massive headache by knowing what isn't going to be online. Georgia law actively restricts public access to highly sensitive matters to protect privacy. So do not waste your time trying to pull up juvenile court proceedings, adoptions, family protective orders, or anything a judge has formally sealed. It's just not going to happen. Also, older cases from before the county modernized to its judicial information system won't be digitized online. And it sounds obvious, but cases filed outside of Clayton County aren't going to be in the local database either.
Now, here is a massive, time-saving pro tip for you. If you hit a wall and decide you need to make a formal open records request, whatever you do, don't just blast it out to the general county government portal. It'll just bounce around. Instead, target your request directly to the specific clerk's office where the case was actually filed, like the clerk of Superior Court or State Court. Doing this ensures your request lands directly in the hands of the right record custodian immediately, vastly speeding up your entire research journey.
Finally, Part 6. Essential legal disclaimers to protect yourself.
Before we wrap this up, we have to establish a crucial baseline. This explainer is for informational purposes only. It absolutely does not constitute legal advice. We are here to empower you with the know-how, the structures, the locations, the fees. But you should always rely on a qualified professional attorney when it comes to actual legal advice for your specific circumstances.
So, that brings us to the big question. Are you ready to take control and start your legal research journey in Clayton County today? Because armed with this foundational knowledge, from the specialized court jurisdictions to the online portals like Court Case Inquiry to those crucial fee structures, you literally have everything you need to uncover the truth and access the records that matter most to you. Go get them, and happy researching.